Hi, today we're going to talk about segmentation for Google Analytics data. It's really important to segment your data because it can reveal valuable and hidden information. We're starting off in the pivot table view and we want to analyse our traffic. Drop the visits measure onto the measures box and this will generate information which we're changing to a bar chart for a better visualization. We want to analyse by country, so we've put this onto the columns bar at the top. We're using the top feature on the menu on the right hand side to display only the top 10 results. To do this, we're going to click the sort button, which puts our results into order. We want to sort these results to be sure that our website traffic is of good quality. To do this, we can use a calculated attribute. As you can see, as a result of the sorting, we receive most of our visits from France and the United States. To create a calculated attribute, click on the black arrow next to the attribute you want to measure. This will bring up a new box where you can fill in the name, in our case Engaged Customer Filter, and the formula. Use the menus at the bottom to choose the things you want to measure. We've chosen time on site because we want to see how good the quality of our traffic is, and this is a good measure. We've set it at anything over 5 seconds. Check your formula with the Check Formula button and save your calculated attribute. Now you'll see it appear in your list of attributes on the left hand side, so you can use it to drag onto the filter box. As you can see, this has no impact on our figures. Why is this? Because we applied the filter to aggregated data, this doesn't really tell us much about our individual traffic. This means we should create a dynamic segment. To create a dynamic segment, do as you did before and click on the black arrow next to the segments measure. This will bring up a new box. Just fill out the name and the formula as before. In our case, we're using Engaged Customer Segment. We're going to use time on site and set it to above 5 seconds. This will tell us the number of visits we've had to our site where the customer stayed for more than 5 seconds. It will generate the number since the start of the year. As you'll see, we've had 17,560 visits where the customer stayed for more than 5 seconds. And now we're going to see how this compares to our total traffic. Your new dynamic segment will appear in your list of segments on the left hand side. To compare it with other segments, choose all segments from the segment list and drag it onto the rows box. Now you can choose which segments you want to compare by checking the boxes. Execute the query with the Auto Query button and a key will appear on the left hand side next to your chart. Click all segments to display them side by side or each individual segment to display them alone. You can see all visits displayed in blue and engaged customer visits in pink. Now you're able to see that less than 50% of all your traffic is of high quality, something we couldn't see before without segmenting first. Let's go one step further and look at our traffic sources. Choose the sources you want to compare from the All Segments list. We want to compare direct traffic, paid search traffic, non-paid search traffic, and referral traffic. Click the Auto Query button to execute the query. Again, you can choose all segments on the left-hand side in the key to display all the information. Right-click on the visualization to change between a clustered and a stacked view. We've stacked the different sources to see how the traffic is composed. You can see this makes comparison and analysis a lot easier. Highlight each segment by clicking its name at the top of the chart. Another thing that's currently unavailable in Google Analytics is the tree map visualization. This instantly shows us a revealing trend. Returning visitors spend on average the most time on the site, but proportionately are one of the smaller groups of visitors. How do we know this? The colour legend on the right shows that the average time spent on a site is higher when the box is red and lower when the box is green. The heat map is also great to use as we have geographical data. We put your data on top of Google Maps for an interface you're probably already familiar with. By dragging all segments onto the rows box, this will retrieve our data from Google Analytics. Choose the individual segments to display their geographical spread. You can also change the rendering mode using the menu underneath the heat map from the default, which is heat map, to graduated circles. Now the data is displayed inside the circle as a figure. You can take another look at each segment using the key on the left. This video took you through one of the more advanced features of Google Analytics in Bime, how to do segmentation. Bime is all about clickstream analysis at the speed of thought through calculated attributes, dynamic filters, dynamic segmentation, geospatial analysis, dashboards, data mashup, and interactive data visualizations. You can try it today with our free trial. Just go to our website and sign up. It only takes less than a minute to get set up, and you'll soon be well underway with understanding and capturing value from your data.